Every paycheck feels like a fresh start, but too often it quietly disappears. Not with a bang, but with dinner reservations and auto debits we forgot we signed up for. If you're in your 30s or 40s and wondering why money always feels tight, you're not alone. Over 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and it's not just about low income. It's about not having a system. There's a concept in behavioral economics called mental accounting, where we treat money emotionally instead of logically. A tax refund suddenly feels like free money. A bonus? Instantly categorized as fun money. But in truth, every dollar you earn deserves a job. Before anything else, define your financial baseline, the minimum amount you need to live each month. This isn't about budgeting every latte, it's about clarity. What does survival cost you? Open a spreadsheet, list the essentials, housing, groceries, utilities and insurance, transportation. Cut everything else, yes, even the streaming bundle you forgot you were still paying for. This number, your baseline, is the foundation of every smart financial decision you'll make. If it's more than 50% of your income, you're living at the edge. Adjust, downsize, rethink. Once you've mapped out your financial baseline, the next question is simple. What happens if life throws you off balance? Emergency funds aren't about paranoia, they're about preparedness. Because the truth is that life isn't predictable, it's fragile. A sudden layoff, a broken wrist, a flooded basement. Not dramatic headlines, just real things that happen to real people every day. Over half of Americans can't cover an unexpected $1,000 expense, and nearly 1 in 4 have zero emergency savings. So here's the goal. Build an emergency fund worth 6 months of your baseline. If your baseline is $3,000 a month, aim for $18,000. And no, emergency doesn't mean a last-minute vacation. It means job loss, medical bills, natural disasters. Think of your emergency fund as a life jacket you hope never to need, but will be grateful for when the storm comes. If your income feels like it disappears too fast, it's not always about spending. Sometimes it's the past quietly collecting rent. 77% of American adults carry debt. But debt doesn't just take money, it takes momentum. A $6,500 credit card balance with a 19.5% rate, paying just the minimum would take 8 years, with over $6,000 in interest. There are 2 strategies to fight back. Avalanche method, pay off highest interest first. Snowball method, pay off smallest balance first for motivation. Open a spreadsheet, list every debt, amount owed, and interest rate. Track every payment like a mission, because paying off debt isn't just financial, it's emotional. It's the moment you stop dragging yesterday into tomorrow. When most people hear investing, they imagine flashing charts and shouting brokers. But wealth isn't built in bursts. It grows quietly over time. A consistent 10% return doubles your money every 10 years. Invest $6,000 annually from age 30 to 60, and you could end up with over $1 million without chasing risky bets. Start with your 401k. If there's a company match, take it. It's free money. Next, contribute to a Roth IRA, post-tax money that grows tax-free. Finally, use a taxable brokerage for everything else. You don't need to check your portfolio every day. Set it, automate it. Revisit it once or twice a year. Because the real power isn't in picking stocks. It's in staying invested when others panic. When the market drops, instinct says, pull out. But investing isn't about instinct, it's about discipline. Trying to time the market means you need to be right twice. When to exit and when to re-enter. Most aren't. That's why consistency wins. With dollar cost averaging, you invest the same amount monthly, no matter the market. Buy more when prices are low, less when they're high. Over time, your average cost evens out, and the emotion fades. You can't control the market, but you can control your behavior. And in investing, that's what truly compounds. Money can be earned, but time, once it's gone, it doesn't come back. That's why opportunity cost matters. If you could earn $90 in 3 hours, but spend it cleaning for free, you're losing more than time. You're losing leverage. List tasks you dread. Track how long they take. Then ask, what is that time worth if used intentionally? This isn't about outsourcing everything. It's about spending your time like your future depends on it. Every financial decision takes mental energy. And the more decisions you make, the more likely fatigue will set in. The solution? Don't rely on willpower. Build systems. Automate your paycheck. Set up transfers to spending and savings accounts. Let savings flow automatically into your current focus. Emergency fund, debt, investments, or time buying. When systems are in place, you remove doubt, delay, and stress. And if you still feel like you're not doing enough, pause. You've come this far. You're building structure, you're thinking ahead. That's more than most. You're already doing better than you think.